What's up guys, I'm Levi McGee. Today I'm going to be showing you how to spray your house effectively to keep bugs out of it. Today I'm going to be using Tempro SC Ultra, not sponsored. If you're like me and you're in a rent house or in your own house, or your landlord doesn't, like my landlord doesn't spray for spiders and bugs and stuff like that, so I have to do it myself. So basically, if you buy this bottle's like $54, so 60 bucks. So basically what you're gonna pay a professional service to come by. The last time somebody came by trying to sell me pest control, they were trying to sell it for $100 an application basically. And really for that, you can spray your own house time and time again for years with this bottle versus what you're gonna pay somebody else to do it. So I'm going to show you how to do that. It's very simple. That bottle and a little $10 sprayer, you can do your own house and keep it bug free for a long time for just a little bit of money and a little bit of effort. When dealing with any chemical or any spray, safety is always paramount. You want to use eyeglasses. I recommend wearing a mask and using gloves. That's just so you don't get anything on you. You are dealing with a pesticide, a poison. Follow all the instructions on the label. Be careful. Make sure you're spraying whenever it's not super windy out or anything like that. You don't want it blowing in your face, getting in your eyes, nose, or mouth. Probably gonna make you pretty sick. You can read all the instructions on the label that tell you how to mix, what to do, and all that. But you definitely don't want this stuff getting in your eyes, in your mouth, and your nose. Also, don't spray it around your pets where your pets eat, or if you have children, small kids, you don't want to spray around their toys, anything like that. So I think that's all the safety precautions that we need to get out of the way. So with that, I'm going to get this stuff mixed up and we're going to get started. So you only need 8 milliliters. You only need 8 milliliters to mix with about a gallon. So follow the instructions, obviously, but you really don't need much of this stuff to mix up, a gallon full of spray. And that gallon will basically do your whole house and probably a little bit more than that. To prepare your home, you're going to take a broom or a brush and you're going to knock down all the cobwebs in the corners, up around the eaves, around your windows and places like that. So basically what this does is it gives you a good clean place for the chemical to be applied. So go around your eaves, in the corners of the buildings, anywhere that a bug might hide or a nest has been built. You basically want to take and knock all that stuff down. So special warning, and you'll see this coming up, but you want to pay attention to enclosed places and wasp nests and stuff like that, especially if the wasps are home. You want to make sure you kill wasps and make sure the nests are empty before you try knocking them down. Prime example, mud daubers like to build nests in corners, but if you spray where those nests were, the Tempro will keep them from coming back. Here's places that you really want to pay attention to. When I opened this up, I've just cracked it open, but there's a huge red wasp nest in there and I was able to spray them with Tempro and kill them. Okay, so once you've got all that stuff done, you're ready to start spraying. You want to set your sprayer to a nice wide, probably 10 to 12 inch fan spray. Get it pumped up, you can get all that going, but you can kind of test it out and get it set to where you want it to be. But a good wide pattern spray is what you want to do. You're going to spray around the bases of your doors, all around the bases of your house. I'm spraying in my garage here, spraying around where the foundation meets the walls, and then up around anywhere that a bug could get in. So your doorways, garage door openings, window openings, eaves, awnings, say thresholds. I never use that door, that's why I'm spraying all over it. But like I say, up in your corners is where your bugs are going to like to hide, so you want to make sure you get that. Spray around the outsides of your doors as well as the insides, especially of your garage doors. You can also spray the base, but when you spray your house, you want to spray the base 1.5 to 2 foot up. I like to spray around where the foundation meets the bricks or where it meets anything else. You also want to take special consideration in spraying the small cracks and crevices, your corners, anywhere that a bug might hide or a spider might hide, or what would be an easy place for insects to get in. That's where you want to hit, like say eaves, awnings, all that stuff. So you're just going along, nice little steady pattern, hitting the bases around your doors and windows, thresholds, anywhere you can get in, a bug can get in. And that's one of the main places you really want to pay attention to, what you really want to concentrate on. Also spray around any fixtures. Wasps and bugs like to hide in those as well. Spray around your windows, around the bases of your windows, and then continue on spraying around the base of your house. If you've got pets, make sure you put them away. You don't want your pets being sprayed. You don't want them getting any pesticides on them, especially if you've got goofy dogs like mine. Also, make sure your wife doesn't lock you out of the house so you can put your dogs away. But after you unlock the house, you can put your dogs away. Then you continue your spraying. Basically what I do is just keep going around the outside of the house, make sure you've got everything completely covered. I mean, you don't want to you don't need to soak it, but say hit your fixtures, hit your bases of your house. Basically what this does is it creates a barrier that it's going to keep insects, spiders, bees, wasps, anything like that from getting in. I like to hit the tops and bottoms. You know, one thing you do want to do, if there's dog food or dog water around, you want to move it out of the way. I always dump it out just to make sure that I don't accidentally get anything in there, and then I rinse the containers out whenever I get done. So pay special attention, especially brick houses have these little holes in them. I'm not sure what those are for, but I always take special care to make sure that I hit those extra just to keep everything from getting in. I usually like to do the house in sections, so I'll go in between windows and in between windows, or in between window to window, basically just so I don't lose my place. But a lot of times if it's not too hot, you can tell where you've been. The bricks will stay wet. If you have vinyl siding or something like that, it's a little bit harder to tell sometimes, but you can see just a slow, steady, smooth spray, good cover will keep your house protected. When you're spraying around any electrical equipment, you want to make sure that you're not spraying inside those boxes. You don't want to electrocute yourself. Would not be good. But that's basically it. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to do this, and you can save you guys a lot of money. Just hit your windows. You do this every 3 months, and your house is protected. You could do the inside too. I chose not to do the inside of my house because I have a small child and I don't want him getting into it. But if you don't have, kids or whatever, you can do the baseboards of your house the same way you do the base of this outside. I should have cleaned this with a broom, so that's just on me, but that door never opens or never gets open, so I just kicked the dirt out with my feet and sprayed it for a little extra protection. And there you have it. You just sprayed your house. Thank you for watching. That's it for me today. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I'll be happy to try and answer them. Or if you have a better way of doing it or know of other ways to do it, link those below so whoever watches this can see them as well. I'm by no means the end-all be-all expert on this stuff. I'm just doing it the way I did it whenever I worked for a pest control company, and thought I'd pass that information along to save you guys some money. So until next time, hit the like button if you like this video. Also consider subscribing if you will. I'm going to make a lot more other useful stuff. It's probably going to be a lot of like household, yard work, things your dad would teach you, because I'm a dad, and anyway. All right, until next time, bye.